Okay, so have you ever flown Ryanair? If you have, you've definitely benefited from Michael O'Leary's unique, let's say, approach to business. He's the CEO, the mastermind behind Ryanair. And Ryanair is famous, or infamous, depending on how you look at it, for those super low fares, but also for their, let's call it thrifty way of doing things. Our deep dive today, it's a story about Michael O'Leary. And, this story, it really embodies that whole thrifty thing, Picture this, okay? You're in Dublin, early 2000s. You're on your way to a super important meeting, but the traffic is just, it's a nightmare. I mean, wouldn't you do, almost anything to just get there on time? Well, that was O'Leary's reality. Every day, Dublin traffic was, it was legendary, especially trying to get to the airport. O'Leary, he's known for a few things. Sharp wit, for one. And even sharper says for business, So, face of this daily traffic ordeal, came up with a solution. A solution that was, pure O'Leary. It was audacious, it was clever, and maybe just a tad controversial. He got himself a taxi license for his Mercedes. Yep, you heard that right. Registered his Mercedes as O'Leary Cabs. And with that, boom, he could legally use the bus and taxi lanes. He could bypass all that, soul-crushing traffic. Just picture it, okay? O'Leary, cruising past all those frustrated drivers in his Mercedes, with O'Leary Cabs on the side. You gotta admit, the man's got a sense of humor, right? Now, some people, they might say this was unfair to the other drivers. But O'Leary, he probably saw it as, leveling the playing field. Think about it. Airlines are always dealing with all these regulations and bureaucratic hurdles. Maybe, just maybe, he felt like this was his way to navigate the system. A system that, wasn't really designed with efficiency in mind. And guess what? It worked. O'Leary, he got to the airport faster. Saved himself time. Probably a whole lot of frustration. This story, when I first heard it, I was floored. This is classic disruptor mentality, right? See your problem. Not afraid to bend the rules a little. To find a solution. And it makes you think, doesn't it? We all lose, playing by the rules a little too much. This reminds me of, there was this other story about, what was it? It doesn't matter. The point is, it really makes you wonder. Where's the line between being clever and pushing things too far? So what do you think? Was O'Leary a visionary or just someone gaming the system? More importantly, what systems in your life could use a little O'Leary-style disruption? Just something to think about.